Les Sables d'Olonne calling Point Nemo.
I receive you loud and clear.
How is it?
It's dark. It's getting windier, but so far under control. And I'm going sort of slightly. I'm going north. Ooh. I'm going sort of northeastish to get out of the worst of the strongest wind and less sea state, and also because at some stage it's going to be a jibe. And to jibe, conditions have to be manageable because, first of all, I've got to be able to furl the sail that I've got up. And so I think I'm going to push quite a long way. There we go.
How does it feel at Point Nemo? This is your one and only time at Point Nemo solo.
Yes. I've got no idea. Ask me in a year's time.
Hey, at least it's not a dead no.
Not in the immediate future. No. No. I like everyone else. I've been in the Southern Ocean for quite a few weeks now, and I'm quite looking forward to getting out. And I realise that getting out of the Southern Ocean does not necessarily mean an easy path home, but it's a place where you're never. It's quite stressful. You're never really able to relax, and or very rarely anyway. And so I'm quite looking forward to kind of the end of that.
But it's starting to feel like there's an end in sight. Or at Point Nemo, do you feel you're in the middle of nowhere?
Well, I know I'm in the middle of nowhere. I know that Point Nemo is famous. Actually, we're not totally alone out here because Clement, who's not that far away from me, spotted a cargo on AIS a few hours ago, going from Australia to Rio. So that's quite reassuring, isn't it?
Absolutely.
There are other people down here at Point Nemo. Obviously, I am looking at how to get to Cape Horn and round Cape Horn. It keeps evolving, sometimes for the better. So fingers crossed that will continue. So I'm just keeping an eye on wind and everything.
What advice would you give to younger female skippers who are looking to a Vendée Globe in the future? There's so many people watching this race, and so many young skippers be inspired to have a go.
Oh, goodness me. Be prepared to put in a great deal of hard graft and be sure that you know how to fix everything. I'd say go for it. It's a huge adventure and a huge race, and it's pretty hard work. It's very, it's unique. There's nothing else like it. But you've got to really want to do it. It's very easy when you're sitting in a warm bar with a glass of wine in your hand to say, "Oh, I really like to do the Vendée Globe." It's quite another. Go out into some really bad weather, and see whether you're still just as keen to do it. But yeah, go for it. And the more, it would be great to see more women doing the race. I'm so gutted for Isa. She was having such a superb race, and for Sam before her.
I know that you said before the start that
go for it.
This race comes at the right time in your life. But have you had any regrets that you didn't do it earlier?
I don't think so, and I don't think you should really look back. I mean, I did try and do it many years ago, and it didn't come off. But no, I think sort of in terms of maturity and stability, this is the right time in my life. I'm mostly enjoying it, and I don't think that I would have enjoyed it nearly as much, 16 years ago. I think I would have found it mentally much, much tougher. But that's just me. I'm taking a long time to grow up.
I think we all do, Miranda. But I mean, it's fantastic to hear if you're still enjoying it today, I think that's wonderful.
Yes, it's slightly sort of mitigated joy. I am really looking forward to getting out of the Southern Ocean. I think what happened was that when the first boat started going around Cape Horn, you suddenly think, wow, they're into something much better, much nicer, and you start thinking that maybe it's time you got out of here as well.
Indeed, when you see them in t-shirts and enjoying the sunshine, then it's a big motivating factor.
Yeah, well, it is. But it's not always that easy. I mean, there's some pretty nasty weather systems that can take place down there, and we've seen that. Anyway, I'm hoping that I'm paid sufficiently that I'm going to have an easier ride, but we'll see.
Probably have, Miranda. Anyway, good to catch up with you, and you stay safe, stay fast the next few days, and we'll catch up. Thanks so much.
Yeah, look forward to talking to you soon.
Bye
Bye.
bye.